Well. My mama do the intro. You look hot today, so give you a chance to cool off. No. Greetings from the East Coast, Georgia and Tijuana, respectively. If you are outside, it is hot as a mofo. Be careful what you ask for, right? Welcome to Mondays with Malcolm and Greg and Malcolm, Beavis and Butthead, Larry and Sammy. I don't know who that Larry and Sammy are, but good luck. We come in each and every Monday to hopefully keep you abreast on what's going on in the world, and make you laugh at the same time with our Wheel of Wonder. Malcolm, I'm gonna sing Erykah Badu to you right now. You better pick your Afro daddy, 'cause it's flat on one side. Yeah, I was just saying. That's how you look when you're hot. So, are you calling the AC people today? Is the question.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's time. Yeah, because we only have 2 seasons in Georgia.
Yep.
Fall and deep summer. deep summer. Deep summer.
Right.
I am currently still in Tijuana.
Yeah. Just saying, like, for the longest time, we never got snow until maybe the last 10 years.
Yeah. But it's not a lot like people,
No.
It's not, we get like an inch. But it does get cold now for 3 days in our winter. We only have about 7 days of winter, and 3 of those are cold. And this was like the first winter I had to turn on the faucets, that whole ritual. But don't let your faucets freeze, right? That one.
Right.
I was just like, yikes.
I guess it's officially spring, like when the blooms start coming. It actually got released.
Oh, you mean when my allergies catch on fire?
The trees are fucking. That is what it is.
Oh my god! So I talked to my
power
sister.
spunk up. That's what that is.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't even know what to, because like when I go home tonight, right? So I know when I go home, I have to go back into the world, because when you're traveling, you're kind of doing isolated things. I've been on the road for a week and a half, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I've been but I went on the porch today. It's hot as a motherfucker. But speaking of being, right, that's all I'm gonna say. But speaking of being hot as a motherfucker, let's go ahead and whip out the wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, bitch. Kung Fu and
I thought about you when I pulled that clip. That is just for you.
I pulled it right there. Here we go.
I just want to know when we get to that clip. That clip is for you, my brother. All for you. Because I had to ask Swag. I was like, what is with Malcolm and this Kung Fu? What is...
I don't know. It just showed up in my feed one day, and I liked it, and then it says, "Here's a billion."
And as soon as I said that, my feed went about its way of making fun of you. So, as soon as I said that, go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's get started with Monday's show. Today is Monday, March the 7th. Easter is about 3 weeks away. We're starting today with lucky number 11. Lucky number 11 is today on the wheel, on the Wheel of Wonder here on Man Eater Man. You ready?
Yes. Right. Okay, so we got what, number 4?
I'm excited. Number 11.
Number 11.
I'm excited because my algorithm was off the chain this week. She said.
See, all that would have been required in this particular sequence.
All that
is what Matty J calls a 2-word soul snatch.
2 words, Malcolm.
And them 2 words is yo mammy.
That's it.
You heard what I said? I ain't stutter stomp.
Yo motherfucking mammy.
Oh yeah. See, for centuries, your mammy has hurted the feelings of the most powerful men on the face of this earth.
Yep.
Why?
Wow.
Because they don't know what to do with it.
Right.
They don't know what to do with that. When you say your mammy, you got to say it with strength, effervescence, fervor, and stamina. Say it with your throat muscles.
Fervor with your throat muscles.
strategically.
Align with strategically, which is chakra.
And then when you say it, you look them dead square in the face.
Yo,
So
mammy.
you heard what I said. I ain't stutter or stop.
I ain't stuttered on one time.
Don't look
yo.
off. Don't look away. Look them square in the face.
In the face.
Cause baby, if you big enough, I'm bad enough.
I'm bad enough. Yeah.
Ooh, mercy.
Ooh, mercy.
That's something right there. That's why I want somebody to put me in touch with that reporter lady.
See that?
Because I want to invite her to attend
See
just
that?
one semester of Miss Maddie's Helper Enlightenment Session. She don't even one semester.
One. His.
See, during
One.
these sessions, Miss Maddie gonna work
Enlightenment
with her. I work with women to bring out the inner heifer that lies dormant.
And a heifer. Internalized heifer. That's what you got. Internalized heiferness.
She got it in her. And the reason why I know she got it in her, because she was bold enough to ask that question.
Okay, Miss
Question that many of the other reporters, they avoid. But she asked it.
She didn't. No.
The only thing is her heifer release valve need to be stimulated.
Right down in here.
And
Where's
these
that?
classes is what's going to do it for her.
Okay, where's the heifer release valve, Miss Maddie?
Lord have mercy.
Oh. Hey.
Have mercy, Lord.
She needs to release her heifer release valve. That's my favorite. You gotta get your heifer release valve just down in the heifer. Right. All right, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Miss Maddie J starting off today's show. Want to give that a reporter that Trump called piggies. Heifer sessions. Number 8. Well-rounded top to bottom. Number 8. Let's go.
That moment when you go into a Northern Ireland bar and are immediately accused of being a bad person because you're from the United States.
Wait, so they accused you of being a bad person just because you're from the United States?
I walked in with my husband to the Central Bar, and I immediately noticed that they had the world news on. Rightfully so. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this world.
Quick question. Who is responsible for a lot of the crazy things that are happening in the world right now?
Then the gentleman said, "Are you American?" And I said, "Yes, we're American." And I'm not lying to you when I say it instantly went from, "Yes, I'm American," to, "Well, who'd you vote for?" And I kind of was just shocked. I'm like, wow, that was very direct. And I said, we're on vacation. We're trying to get away from all of that. We don't really want to talk about it.
Oh, so they didn't actually accuse you of anything. You just didn't want to answer a question. Why? Why didn't you want to answer that question?
I genuinely just wanted to go in, enjoy some pints. And if it was a friendly conversation, I will gladly go back and forth. But to bring up any sensitive topic, anything like that, I would have said the same thing. Like, I don't want to talk about that. It's uncomfortable.
We wouldn't want you to be uncomfortable, not a little uncomfy. But again, you still haven't talked about who it is you voted for because you want to ignore that on your holiday. Could it possibly be you voted for somebody who has not made it just uncomfy, but rather unbearable, unlivable, deadly even to live in this country, stripping millions of people of their affordable health care, abducting parents off the street, leaving children to come home to empty homes, putting 13-year-old pregnant girls in a detention center in Texas? They are great victims, and now you're also forcing them to give birth. I mean, God forbid you be a little uncomfy on your holiday, though.
Not because of, directly what's going on. Any sensitive topic, why would you want, especially while drinking, why would you want to talk about something so sensitive?
Why not just say who you voted for? Because at no point has anyone ever asked me who I voted for, and I not just said confidently Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or Barack Obama. In fact, a lot of y'all like to even say you voted for Barack Obama. Like, oh, come on. Why not just say who you voted for? Because honestly, it's a fair question considering how crazy the world is, as you yourself admit. And for you say you didn't. You posted this the other day talking about how we're canceling people because of who they allegedly voted for. But wait, I saw this. What was that? And what is this one?
Oh, so you really don't care about illegal immigrants being detained by ICE and families being separated? No.
Let me just see if I've got this right. You're on holiday, as you put it, trying to escape all the bad things happening, the bad things that are happening because of the person you voted into office. Then when asked about it, asked who did you vote for, you didn't want to talk about it. And then you yourself admit that they continued to drink and talk about politics because they had the fucking news on when you walked in. And things got more and more angry, which tells me that they had more to say about Donald Trump, who is a fucking clown show, and you didn't like it. And you felt personally attacked while admitting they weren't actually directing it at you.
And because the news was on and because people tend to drink in pubs, and the more upset they were getting and the more nasty the comments began to come. And
Mm.
although they may not have been directed directly to me or my husband.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, she ruined her vacation because he's uncomfortable. Because she voted for a fascist PFP. And now she can't go anywhere in the world because it's been all over her white face. Number two, that is a damn shame you look like
I was just shaving my snatch in the shower just now, right? You know, giving the old beaver a bath because my man gets home tomorrow from off the road. Y'all know he blue collar and he works on the road. So when he gets home on the first night, he devours me every single time. So I like to have his favorite meal prepared for him the way he likes it. He's not a picky eater, but he does prefer his cooter hairless. So I like to tend to the minge the night before instead of the night of, because if I do it the night of, there's always a couple of rogue hairs that are left behind after the bathe, and he does a lot of spitting, like, and that's just inconsiderate. So I like to do it the night before. Anyway, bitch, so I'm in the shower. I get the bush on the top, and then I go for the thunder down under. And normally, because I'm a thick bitch, I got to do origami with my body. You know, I got to put my leg up on my head, up on the tile, and bend down and do a goddess squat and a humble warrior. And it's a lot of to do, right? It's a whole task. But today I realized it wasn't all that. I just put my leg up on the edge of the tub, bent down a little bit, and I looked down there. I said, girl, I got so much visibility in this bitch. You know, that's how you know the weight loss is working. You know, y'all say what y'all want about my workout videos, but I'm losing weight, bitch, because I could see everything. And there was a lot less crevices. It was real smooth. It wasn't too many hiding spaces down there this time, right? So with this newfound mobility and visibility and range that I had, I said, you know what? I think I can get between my ass cheeks. I have never been a bitch that could shave between her ass cheeks, which is why I used to be a wax girly, because then it's the esthetician's problem. You know, I could never do the knees up to the chest. I got to turn over and spread it, right? Because I got a big old ass. So I stopped waxing because it got a little too expensive. And when I started shaving, I tried it one day and I about lost my life, girl, about busted my head wide open. So I just stopped doing it because I like to focus on the thing that's in front of me and not behind me. So I'm not going to try too hard back there because that's really his problem. I've never seen my own ass unless I got to twist my body in the mirror. Otherwise, I have never seen my own asshole. And that's his problem. He ain't never complained about it. So I don't really worry about it anyway, girl. I said, okay, let me see if I can get up in there. You know I could see my own sphincter. Bitch, it was the wildest thing I'd never seen in my life. Is this how skinny bitches feel? Because that was so crazy. Anyway, girl, my ass cheeks is shaved and they just, you know what I mean? When your ass cheeks just jiggle against each other because they're hairless. And the hair back there was real long, girl. It's been a minute since I shaved. Anyway, I just wanted to come tell you that.
Well, listen, when she had to shave the cooter, John, if you are watching me, streaming me, please tune in to www.youtube.com/MelbyRun2 midday show. Well, the end of the day show. The drive home. Let's call it the drive home. Number 24. And I'm sorry, not like I'm at home. You cannot hear the rest of the show. So this is just this is a meme. So if you see this, I gotta show the audience this that's out there. This currently says, my dog just got a haircut and now he looks like he gave up drinking and got his life together. The baby.
It's so true,
So
though, that
cute.
before picture really is like the picture of one of those people
Yeah,
who
he
goes
looks
on
like
one
Jack
of those shows.
Black. Uh-huh.
He goes on one of those shows to get a makeover. I've seen a video like that recently. And I sometimes feel like, you know, mixed about those kind of videos. 'Cause it does feel great. They look better.
The dog is really cute. I thought he was really.
Oh no, the dog is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's fucking it's the bow tie for me, actually. As we spin the wheel of wonder on this Monday, welcome in, Elijah, relax, hello. Lucky number one is on the wheel today, Malcolm. Lucky number one.
That before picture really was like a Skid Row puppy.
Yeah, he looked like Jack Black to me. Just me.
Okay, bitch. Kung Fu. And shimmy. Whoppa bitch. Closet strike. Come out. May I have this
Whoppa bitch.
dance? Oh, you're straight. How about now? Posing, yes, queen. Double fist and yeah. Gaga and turn. And here comes the hurricane, bitch. Snake strike. all that jazz. And Madonna, La Isla Bonita. Then Vogue, whoop a bitch, I see you. Ashante,
Right.
bitch, and
Ashante,
you better
bitches,
walk. Hips don't lie, Shakira. Stop. In the name of love, before you whoop a bitch, kick, elbow, shuffle, stand and pose. You better work, honey. Yes.
Oh God,
You can have that for your show, Wednesday. I know you want it. I know you want it. We are spinning the wheel of wonder this Monday afternoon. My brother Malcolm over there, hot in Georgia. I'm sorry, he is so hot his afro has flattened. Number 9. Let's go check out lucky number 9. What's up, Sean? What's up, Elijah? Relax is in the building. What's going on?
So I just made a video about this video and I found it, so check it out.
I've got some fairly solid inside information to report to you from Washington, D.C. But I have been on the phone with my contacts in Washington pretty much nonstop, 3 or 4 hours a day, talking to people, asking them what the plan is. And as some of you may know, I was appointed by President George W. Bush back in 2001 to help head up the National Charity Awards, where we raise tens of millions of dollars for groups like the first responders to 9/11 and many other groups. So I built contacts all over Washington, frankly, mostly in the Republican Party. I've never been a Democrat, although I think Trump and all the crazy people he's appointed in his cabinet have turned us all the thinking people into Democrats, at least temporarily, while they're insane. But I'm talking mostly to Republican congressmen and, of course, some Democrats. So here's what they're telling me over and over is the plan moving forward. When the Democrats win the midterms, they're going to win both the Senate back and the House. That's what they think, which is going to give them, obviously, a majority. And then what they're planning on is impeaching Trump, impeaching J.D. Vance, impeaching Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, and others, and putting them on trial, very similar to the Nuremberg trials that the Nazis were tried under, if you remember from your history books. This is very, very serious news. I've known these guys for a long time. They hate Trump, by the way. They all pretend that they don't, which is the craziest thing. I see these guys on TV and they hate Trump. I know they hate Trump, so they've told me, and then they suck up to him because they're terrified of him. But the bottom line is, once they know Trump is going down, they're jumping on this bandwagon. They will jump on his grave. I promise you, because that's what they're telling me. And I think it's pretty obvious to realize they're going to abandon him once they know he is powerless. And he's going to be powerless after the midterms. We know he's going to try to steal it. We know he's going to try to suppress the voters. That's what this SAFE Act is about and all this BS. We know that's what he's trying to do. But the whole world is watching. I don't think he's going to pull it off. I think we're going to get a 2/3 majority. They're going to put him on trial. And we're going to put these people in prison, and possibly Trump. J.D. Vance, Pam Bondi is almost sure to go to prison. These people will be tried for crimes against this country and possibly crimes against humanity for all these people they've killed and hurt that we don't have any, they've got no due process and we don't have any proof of their guilt. So that's what I'm hearing on the Hill. We'll see what happens, but it's exciting.
And I agree. It does sound exciting, but you know what you have to do. You got to get out to the polls. You got to vote. You got to flip the House. You got to flip the Senate for this to even be possible. Republicans, this is a Republican talking to you. He said it himself. They hate Trump, and you should too. He's evil and despicable, and something has to change. Tell me what you think about this in the comments.
You got to vote, homie. You got to vote.
Yeah.
It's not going to do any good unless you vote. All this
positive aspects of it, because I think the Republicans are definitely demoralized,
Yeah, and that's a shame. I cannot, and I'm going to be honest. As bad as I hate poopy pants, and I do use the word hate and not loosely, I do want to go back to a 2 or 3 party system. I like debates. I like debates. I like people.
Yeah,
Number 13. Yeah, I like policy debates because sometimes your team doesn't have the best policy. Or there are other ways to look at other things. You know what I mean? Number 13, Malcolm.
Good to have options, yeah.
Yep.
NBA player Dwight Howard's wife got online with a bag of cocaine so big, Rick James probably ain't never seen no shit like that. She crying out for help. She say, I'm losing my husband to cocaine. Right. She talking about Dwight Howard. She put the cocaine in her hand to show us the cocaine. Then she took the same hand and swiped it across her nose like a debit card. Girl, we see you. You just did that cocaine on camera. She did the goddamn cocaine dead in our face. She say Dwight got a cocaine problem. What Dwight? Dwight around your mouth? So not only is he doing the cocaine, you're doing the cocaine. You just did it in our face. We saw you. You think
saw
you
you do the
Rick.
cocaine.
Not only did she swipe it once, she went back for seconds and did one of these. Got her another little bump. You just set up and did coke dead online. Then the wife go on to say CPS then came and got the goddamn kids. Now the kids involved. Y'all left the house, y'all doing cocaine. She had a rock so big, only thing I could say was don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. She crying with snot bubbles coming out her nose, cocaine on her top lip. Then you know Dwight's other baby mama, Royce, she always come out with some shit going down. Royce came out in that motherfucking Snuggie. She loved to wear that Snuggie. She be comfortable when she be cussing his ass out. Royce say, until you do right by me, goddamn it, everything you touch gon' crumble. I said, I know that's right, Seeley. Long story short, somebody go get them goddamn kids from over to the Dwight Howard's at that trap house. He got men running around in wigs, cocaine sacks as big as Santa Claus sack. Get them kids from Dwight Howard. He don't need no goddamn, him or that lady.
That was a lot of coke.
I have never seen a coke rock that big in my life.
That was a lot of coke.
That's a lot of cocaine. And she on live like this right here. She like, he's on coke, right? I love that for her. Baby, do your cocaine. Do your cocaine, big one. Win, spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Number 6. We are now on number 6. Number 6, man.
To those who think the term Becky is a racial slur, the term Becky isn't racial, it's historical. Black women have been hysterical behind losing their black babies to white women in plantation homes, yet breastfeeding and raising their own children only for them to grow up and steal our black men. For them to say we cannot share the same water fountain, yet we share the same areola, gentrified our milk, and somehow processed that we are not the soil God made us from. Somewhere in Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina, Becky is using her long, bona fide tresses to secure an African-American male who has left a void in his household to tend to her submissiveness. To escape the resilience of our tongue, the defiance of our spirit, he has left the footprint of fearing that one day the queen he thought he was ready for would dethrone him in his kingdom, so he feels more safe with her. Feels like she will suck and swallow his ego and give it back to him. Feels like she ain't gonna challenge his authority. Like she ain't gonna give him a taste of his own medicine. See, this has nothing to do with race and everything to do with a reminder of how challenging it is to pronounce our names, how subtle our hair grows toward God, how we differentiating skin tones to color spectrums. The lighter you are, the closer to freedom he can be. I agree we shouldn't use names to identify any one race, but history has called us niggers, pickaninnies, and darkies. We were once called out at slave auctions with names like Sally, Sarah, Molly, Mary, Becky, as if it were a privilege to even have one. So now, when we say our names, they have weight, they have meaning, they have the hand of God in its creation and wisdom with every enunciated syllable. So yes, when our men are afraid of their shadows, when the smell of our sweet peach reminds him of where he came from, Sankofa, Jinami, rice, diamonds, Oshun, Ashanti, Kente, cocoa butter, hot combs, cassava, head wraps, bonnets, when he forgets twerking is an African ritual dance and not sexual entrapment. When he cannot recognize the Ankh, the dialect, the wardrobe, when he cannot look at me as his black queen and see himself for the king he truly is, well, he better call Becky with the good hair. But this ain't got nothing to do with race. Y'all all right?
She mad. She did mad. I just enjoyed that a great deal.
Mm-hmm.
I love when black women can, speak their mind. Number 5 is alive today. Number 5.
Today we're making red beans and rice. First, I started off with sauteing and browning some andouille sausage. While that browned, which took way longer than I expected, I chopped up some garlic, bell peppers, celery, and onion. Now for the fun part, I added in all my veggies along with some beans, chicken broth, my spices, the turkey necks, and a bay leaf before pressure cooking for an hour. Now that everything is cooked and melded together, I took out some beans and mashed those up to add to our red beans and rice for some thickness. Now here, I took out my turkey necks to shred the meat, remove the bones, and add that back into our red beans and rice. Finish the dish off, I added in some butter, green onions, and parsley. And now with that, we've made insanely savory red beans and rice.
Why is she playing with grown people all the time? Why is she up here? That bitch, I don't care if that bitch made one pancake. It doesn't matter. And you like how she stood up at the stove and she made them bounce for no reason. What did she do, Michael? She was like, boop, boop, boop. Right. Just no reason. Like, your titty has no job here, ma'am. You give number 7. You have given your titty
I know. Like
you
tears and food.
Well, her sugar daddy said you're gonna pay for these titties. You're gonna get online and pay for these
Fox
titties.
News had to admit that they were lying. They switched the videos. Yesterday, when our 6 fallen soldiers arrived home, while their families watched on at their dignified transfer, Trump showed up in a merch hat. And Fox News knew just how bad that looked. He looked confused and bored, and he was wearing a hat. So they went into the archives and they dug up an old video from last year and they showed that to the public instead. And then they were caught because enough of us said, that's not from today. So they got on the air this morning and they said they're really sorry because they didn't mean to do that. That's also a lie. They knew that they were doing that. They had to go into the archives to find it. Our soldiers lost their lives, and the families have been forever changed by this loss. And the president couldn't bother to take off his hat. He couldn't bother to stop selling merchandise for 2 minutes. I'm surprised that Fox News apologized at all, although they're still trying to cover it up and saying that it was just an accident.
You know, that was when I saw the video, that was the first time I heard that because, like you, I'm not watching the news on a regular, only when I have to. And I mean, I don't know, because I'm here in the South, and so real quick, I had the fortune of hearing 2 Trump supporters talk about his performance.
Yeah.
I think they're tired of something is going on. I think they are realizing what we've always realized, is that they have been duped. You know what I mean? And for a second time, you know. And so what you won't get is this grand output of I was wrong. What you'll get numbers like in Texas. You'll get Democratic participation goes from barely 1 million to 2.5 million in a Democratic primary. I think we're gonna have one of those. I don't know. You don't remember Reagan? You're a baby. Every state when Reagan won. I love President Carter as a person. He was a great humanitarian, but because of his circumstances, he was a horrible president. You know what I mean? He stepped in a whole lot of shit. You know, gas was high, bread was high. You know, we had hostages. You know, all that stuff. So Reagan won almost every state. You know what I mean? And I think this go around, it's gonna be one of those things. I do believe that Gavin Newsom will be this country's next president. We'll have a woman as a VP again. Maybe Gretchen from Big Gretch from or
she's likely to be the VP no matter who the president.
Yep, I think that's a good choice. And I think my girl from New York, the Mary J. Blige of Law, will be the Attorney General, and it's going to go down. She's formidable. Let's spin that wheel, my brother. Let's go. But yeah, there's something happening in America that should have happened the first time. But I believe this is what happens when you steal an election. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have the back of the people. Go ahead.
I think also like has always been the part that bothers me the most is the disenfranchisement of Democratic voters, the ones who choose not to vote. You know, I think that's going to change, and I think that's going to be the major.
The major difference in that, number 17. Sorry, number 17. I think,
but lately I've been trying to date more women. The problem with that is once you date men for so long, you forget you can't say certain shit to women. This morning, I was on the phone with this girl talking about her birthday and what she wanted to do and what she wanted to wear. She said for her birthday, she wanted to be the baddest bitch on the planet. Without even thinking, my gay ass gonna say, ain't no bitch better than me.
Bro, you can't say that to no bro. If you're paying or buy, you might as well just go on back to me. I'm saying he has crossed the line. And first of all, it's them yellow glasses. You know, I mean, I'm saying. I hate to be a hater, bro, but yeah, man, come on. Actually, Sammy, what do you mean? Where were we? Did you not see us on YouTube? Were you not looking? Did you not tune in earlier? It's at 4 p.m. on Monday. 4 p.m. on Monday. That's my Bill Clinton. You like that? 4 p.m. on Monday.
Oh God, his voice
I like those. Huh?
I don't know if you heard the recording of his testimony. God, it's like, your voice is just
terrible. His voice is terrible. Yeah. You can barely hear who? Bill Clinton. You talking about Bill Clinton? Number 14.
It's not quite as bad as Arcade, but it's getting there. It's like,
well, he's almost 90, isn't he?
He is almost 80. Yeah.
No. Hey Siri. Oh, I can't do. Can Sammy? Can you Google the age of Bill Clinton? I think he's in his 80s.
I think he is.
What's up? I love that. Hey, I love that. Can you Google the age of Bill Clinton for me? Thank you. I was wondering where y'all was. What does that mean? Like, we have new placards that say 4 p.m. I mean, you got to come on and say 4 p.m. there, Sammy. I'm doing my Bill Clinton. Hey, I like big Kenkos. 79.
It's being said that ICE agents are getting letters to pack their shit and get ready to be deployed. You know, them stupid motherfuckers were so excited to get that fake ass $50,000 bonus that they didn't read the fine print.
Never make a deal with the devil because he's not going to keep his end of the deal.
Now they're on TikTok crying, talking about they're going to go AWOL. Let's go.
Listen, I don't know why that tickled me so bad. Thank you, Bill Clinton is 79. Thank you. He'll be 80 in August of this year.
Yeah, he and Trump are the same age.
Yeah, he will be 80 in August. And Trump will be 80 in June. Big face, Bama. Are you frozen, Malcolm? Oh, you just still.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go ahead and roll this beautiful first president. Bill Clinton was the first president that I voted for as well. I go back and think about that. Go ahead and spin that wheel. Yummy. I like Family Guy's rendition of Bill Clinton. You want a little NAFTA, a little afternoon NAFTA in that ass? Right, I love that. Thank you. Number 12.
We don't make it rain on booty cheeks. We don't make it rain on strippers. We only reverence one stripper, and that's the one that took off glory to put on humanity and then get butt naked on a cross to die for both you and me.
So this video, when it came out, provoked a lot of discourse because it was funny, and people also thought that he was going too far here. I mean, how dare he associate Jesus with strippers? How dare he call them a stripper? But my problem with it isn't that he went too far, it's that he didn't go far enough. I think the people who are offended at Jesus being associated with strippers might not understand what the incarnation is. Theologians talk about this idea of kenosis, or self-emptying, that Christ shed the divine privilege to take on the most humiliated form of human existence. I love how John Dominic Crossan talks about Jesus' entire ministry of choosing to associate with people considered outcasts was a systemic assault on exactly the kind of purity culture that people critiquing this video are really entrenched in. Jürgen Moltmann, the great German theologian, argued that God specifically chose solidarity with the people society viewed as godless and forsaken. So people thinking that it's blasphemous to identify Jesus with a stripper is because they view strippers as being beneath them. But let me ask you something. Who exactly would you say it's okay to associate Jesus with? Because I think Jesus would be found among strippers far before he would ever be found chumming it up with your favorite celebrity pastor. And I don't think Tim Ross goes far enough, because not only should he be in love with Jesus, the stripper who stripped off divinity and clothed himself in nakedness on the cross, he should be in love with every stripper. Tim says that we only reverence one stripper. But if you can't look at the face of every stripper and see the face of that one stripper you think is the only one you're supposed to reverence, then we got a lot of work to do, church. And so I want to challenge everyone watching this video. That tithe and offering that you normally give to your church on Sunday, I think you should withhold it. And I think you should give it to God himself directly. As Jesus told his church, whatever you do to the least of these, that's what you've done to me. When you feed them, when you clothe them, you have fed me, you have clothed me. And so I may not be able to force you to go to the strip club, and that's okay, you don't have to go. But I bet some way, somehow, you can find a way to put that tithe and offering into the hands of somebody who will make it rain on a stripper in the strip club. And who knows, maybe that will actually be the closest you've ever come to using your tithes and offering to make it rain on the stripper who came down and took off glory to put on humanity and hang butt naked on a cross.
Is this motherfucker telling us to go down to the Pink and give them dollar bills and that's our devotion to God? I mean, I just want to know. I'm trying to understand. Michael, you're way smarter than me. But is that what I'm supposed to take from that?
I think you just kind of bring up the fact that while it was kind of ridiculous, it's not as ridiculous as you might think.
Oh, it's not. Number 22. Number 22 on the Wheel of Wonder for this Monday midday on Male Media Mind.
Okay,
number 22, Deuce. 22.
In Missy's song, ever wonder what that dude says in Japanese?
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう。
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう。Everyone, let's dance like crazy and make some noise.
Headbanger.
Okay.
That's it. Right. I just want to drop a little education.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We all know a little Japanese now. We all know a little Japanese. Yeah. Sawago. Right. Everybody dance now. Right. Number 23 on the Wheel of Wonder for this Monday, March the 7th, year of our Lord.
Y'all, that hour we lost was the 1 hour I was going to use to get my shit together. I just guess that means that I have to keep being a messy bitch all spring and summer. I'll catch you in the fall.
Hey, we lost that hour. Hope you guys what's up? That's right. So Sammy says, so Jesus was dropping it low for God. I'm not gonna go that far, but okay. I'm not gonna say that, dear. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fun 2.
Now let me get this straight. That walking bag of penicillin and blood pressure medicine that's occupying the White House, when asked if we need to be worried about retaliation, said, I guess. So I guess you need your ass whooped. You guess. He went on to say, when there's war, people will die, as if we do not know that, sir. Do you know that? Because again, nothing was popping off when we went to bed on Friday.
Right.
You all decided to go to war with Iran because now you're saying, other than them interfering with the 2020 election, which was a lie, that there was an assassination attempt on your life. None of this has been proven. And your answer to should we be worried about retaliation is, I guess. I'm digging me a bunker immediately because something's wrong. Something's not right. I'm telling you, he wasn't hugged enough, loved enough. Something happened. And we are all paying for it. And now they have put a man that graduated from ICDC College in charge of Homeland Security. I have to get out of here immediately. They are playing games with our lives.
Oh God!
Right, because Mark Wayne is a college dropout. I don't know, but we do know Christina Holm is a bird-legged hoe. Spin that wheel, but Mark Wayne ain't much better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jamal Aragoto. Thank you, Mr. T. Thank you. Number 20 for teaching us that. Let me go on up here.
Air Force, fucking Supreme Court Justice, lawyer, do something, ho.
379.
I don't give a fuck.
I see.
Yeah, make me famous, bitch. I need all the fucking PR. Do it. Fucking sick of white people acting like you run shit. You don't run shit. Fuck you. Air Force, fucking Supreme Court Justice, lawyer, do.
The caption on that, Malcolm, was a Karen jumps in line from a black woman.
Okay.
And that bitch was like, not today. Not today, Jesus. No, different prayer. Different prayer.
Okay.
Thank you, black woman. Thank you for that. Uchi Coochie, ya. Uchi Coochie. But that song. Sammy also says, I see, let's send Barron over there. He's so many of whiteness to stop. You know he has a bone spurs like his daddy. He can't go to war.
Magic ones too.
Oh my God, Sammy! You can't send the Prince of Darkness, to war. Who's gonna be?
And I speak for a lot of people. You hear me, you fat asshole? I got Trump derangement syndrome. I hate the mother. And you know what? I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Yeah. I want to hate him more. I pray to God in heaven, God reign the righteous reign of Trump derangement syndrome. Pray for me, Lord. I'm your vessel on this earth. We want more. We want to hate the son of a bitch so much that we can't see straight.
That's hate. That is hate. He meant that from his whole motherfucking chest. That nigga meant that from the back of his house to the front. He hate that nigga. Thank you so much. The storied career of James Carville has now came down to him being an angry white man yelling at the clouds. But love that, James Carville. A great Democratic strategist. Yeah, number 21 on the Wheel of Wonder for this Monday, March the 7th, here on Mill Media Mind. www.mill. She is mad. She is mad at that dude. She is singing her heart out. He is fucking up her jam. He looked at him like, I see you, motherfucker, and I can hear you. Sammy also says, why can't we? He the prince of whiteness. Okay, let me read this right here. He's the prince of whiteness. The cloud dancer herself should be able to bring peace to the Middle East. Right. He too busy sucking off his boyfriend, allegedly. We'll see. You know what he likes? That's what he likes. Ain't nothing wrong with liking dicks. Nothing wrong with it. Number 15.
This is Emery.
I love this. This is my favorite. This is a throwback.
Cleaning up this mess.
Yeah.
Throwback. I love this.
This is not how civilized people live. Tell me about it, Mrs. Wendell. Niggers.
Oh, gosh. I remember seeing this in the theater. I don't even remember the movie, but I just remember the scene.
This was actually this is them on Amazon.
Oh, yes. Okay, thank you.
Some of us are just about fed up.
Wow. Slap that fucking shit out of her.
That's right, Mama. Beat the ass.
Beat the asses, mama. Slap the puppies out of her. Wow. Hey. Thank you to the late great James Brown, and the show was them. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Malcolm, for refreshing me there. But I just always remember that scene. All right, y'all, and we are barreling through this hour. We have about number 10. Number 10. We should do like a Casey countdown. Have buttons for all the numbers. Number 10.
So I got a little sick it started because I haven't used toilet paper since they turned the brawny man into a lesbian and made him a hipster. I just refuse to do it. When I poop, I either put my butt under the sink or I take a shower.
Why?
And some people are telling me that that's unhygienic or whatever, but I'm not about to use woke toilet paper in my house. But anyways, I got sick, and I went to the doctor, which, of course, y'all know I don't believe in the first place. And he gave me a bunch of antibiotics. Now, I told him the yogurt you told me to eat was probiotic, and this is antibiotic. So how's that supposed to work? Which type of biotic is the good biotic, and which type of biotic is the bad biotic? But regardless, I'm sitting at home and I'm just going to heal all on my own because I follow Donald Trump's diet. He don't exercise like I don't exercise because that takes away too much energy from your body, and we've only got so many heartbeats left. So I'm going to lay here with onions shoved in my socks and, Lord willing, some Vicks Vapor Rub if I can convince my ex-wife to bring some over, on account of I can't get up because my car got repoed and I lost my foot, as y'all know. But I don't believe in sickness. This too shall pass. Through Christ I can do anything which strengthens me. Also, though, if you could get on Cameo and request me, that would be great. But we have the best healthcare system in the world because my doctor's visit was free because I pay $2,000 a month in insurance. So I pay that $2,000 and then I go there and my doctor's visit's free. Whereas in another country, when they have free health care, ain't nothing free.
Oh my God.
What? I pray that was a satire. But
I think it was. I think that's the same guy who did the Sinners, going to see Sinners.
No, that was a different guy. That was
a different guy. Sounded like the same guy.
Yeah, I know. Mr. G says Mega Man is too stupid. Why, Lord, why? I get it. Number three. It's 4:48 here in the East, and we are looking at number 3.
You sit there and look like a dumb bitch. You sat there and look like a dumb bitch.
Oh! Dropped it.
Yo! Shit hurt,
Drop
don't it? Now you sit there. You sit there and you think about the consequences from your actions. What did you think was going to happen? You thought this man was just going to let you keep walking up on him with your titties pressed up against his chest? No, that's not how that works. He gave you 10 paces. You did nothing. He stepped back and fired one off. It was a good one, too. We heard it. But let me tell you how the rest of Andy's evening will go. He gonna go home, warm up a TV dinner, go in his room and close the door, put his headset on so he can play the game, and I can guarantee you there's gonna be a lot of people getting called nigga tonight. That was a good shot. That was a good damn shot. Well played, Aiden.
It was. It's like a crack.
Congratulations, brother. You did it. Yes.
You too should go punch a Nazi in the face.
Right. It was titties all in his face, acting crazy. All right, let's roll. We got 2 more left. Let's see what we got here. 2 more in 10 minutes. That's all. What we got? Number 16. I'm sorry. number 16. What's going on, Happy Feet? What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening?
Don't you like it when I don't you like it when I close your eyes and count to 3? At your back, hands on your knees. Hungry bitch, I love to eat. I just wanna lick the beat. Lick the beat. Lick. I just wanna lick the beat. Hungry bitch, I love to eat. I just wanna lick the beat.
Wait a second. Wait one motherfucking second. Just hold on. Give me a minute. I mean, watch out for the big girls. Yeah, that's what I mean. Hey, you know what? So let me start off. We got a few minutes. I got time today. So there's nothing wrong with body positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time. You know, I'm about 5'10", about 230. Ain't nothing small about me. Praise God, I'm a 38 in the waist, but probably a 40 because my ass too big. I got a big old country ignorant ass. But I don't know about these videos. I know, like, I don't know, and because I don't want to be like a gay male chauvinist and be like, why the heels? And then I guess because you can. Okay. All right. So I mean, you know what I mean. So.
Yeah.
And then Sammy says, "Oh my, stay in those heels, thickums. Oh my, slay in those heels, thickums." Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I'm saying like you gotta be careful. Like you know what I mean. You wanna promote body positivity, but you don't want to say to nobody, "Oh, it's not okay to be you." But I think I feel like the straights on this one. Like why?
Because he can.
Like, what? Well, I guess. Yes.
That's
And I said that. And I said that in the beginning.
Like
so,
as Samantha of Sex and the City says, because it's there. Why are you taking it if it hurts? Like,
so let me just do this right.
I mean,
so next time y'all get I'm using my Nicole music. Next time y'all get talked about on the internet, don't be shocked about that. Don't be shocked by somebody's response because you're a big girl up in pumps. You know, we all here at M3 are for the positivity, but you make those videos for the ridicule of it all. And that's all I'm saying. I'd like to thank you for your time and your attention to the matter. Let me see. I turn this shit off. Let me see.
I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, I did it. Right, I did it. I pushed the right button. All
But
right.
no,
I
I
think we
get
have.
it. To each their own.
I mean, but Malcolm, do you understand what I'm saying? So then, what if we start talking about that nigga? Then we wrong. Is it 2 number 16s or was it just one? Did you remove? Was it just 2 number 16s or one? Yeah. Hit the play button and see what happens. Oh, I guess it was 1 number 16. You never moved it. So, all right. Well, this is the last video for this Monday. Sammy says. Before you play it, Malcolm, hold on. Sammy says the message was brought to you by Paul Drayton. The more you know, exactly. I mean, listen, because we all would then we're gonna be like, well, you're always talking about the big girls, and I'm talking about the little ones too, like that motherfucker. What was that? The guy with the shirtless guy wrangling the squirrel. Anyway, go ahead and play the video. Ass swipe. He's an asshole too. So yeah, please.
Aunque no tengas ganas, levántate y haz lo que debes hacer. Mañana, cuando veas tu avance, te lo agradecerás. Pero si hoy decides no actuar, mañana solo sentirás arrepentimiento por no haber sido fuerte. La disciplina no depende de la motivación. La motivación es frágil y momentánea. La disciplina, en cambio, es constante. No espera a que el sol brille ni a que todo esté bien. La disciplina no...
The thirst traps, but he's wearing pants and shoes. All the time.
Was that supposed to be a thirst trap?
That was supposed to be a thirst trap, yes.
Well, it was thirsty because it was dry. That's why I'm thirsty, but it wasn't a particular thirst. I started looking down at my phone because that never happened.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the last video. I want a refund for the whole show. I mean, good evening, type. What's going on, brother from across the pond? That was very anticlimactic. It really was. I mean, like this is my last show from Tijuana. I thought you were gonna go out on a bang. You know, I am gladly here in the control booth. All right. So guess what, y'all? We have come to that time in the program. I guess I'm going to do it because Malcolm's too hot. I was waiting for him to say something. But please join us on Patreon for most shows, but not today. www.patreon.com/MailMediaMind. Well, you'll have access to all types of adult entertainment. So join in for $5. For just $5 a month, you too can save the life of a horny homosexual. Malcolm, also in that same group, we have a book club. We have all types of things. We have not private chat rooms. I'm sorry. We have group chats on M3. We're reading Educated. That's a good book. Master Slave. That's a good story there about escaping on the train. The Gift by Clay Kane is on our list, and we will provide you with these books if you cannot find them. We'll give you the Razor Blade Tears here and a few other How to Be and Going Zero. I'm waiting for this because they're making it into a TV series. And I'm just so excited about N.K. Jameson's. It's been turned into a very expensive miniseries. So we got No Gods for No Monsters by Mr. Turnblad, by Cardwell Turnbull, and a few other topics. I can't see that one, Malcolm, because I'm blind. Yeah. So tune in. We do have a book club, and in the book club, we will provide you with in the 40 Acres book right here. I just started listening to that one myself. Delicious, good reading. I find out when you're working or you're doing other something, just to have it in your ear, and you absorb more than you think. So we do have we walk that fine line quite often of sexy nerds. So there you go. So also speaking of Malcolm, well, let's go ahead and go with Swag. Tomorrow night he'll be sitting his ass in his chair. I gotta get out, y'all. I gotta go. me and my formerly empty suitcase is ready. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My man Swag for Life on this very, very network, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am looking at his set list. Please tune in. It looks very interesting. Wednesday, 7 p.m. the same time, Malcolm the Philosopher King entices you with introspective looks at life, love, and happiness, and mental health and things of that nature. I just watched a delicious episode of Two Grooms in a Pod. I want to go to this place that they were trying with the cheesecake that cookies. Yeah, so Two Grooms in a Pod, Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Friday nights, my drinking buddy in crime, Dr. Pookie and Pawpaw, that's me. We will get drunk and talk shit. It's so fun because one of us starts off drunk. Okay, have to get back up on Saturday morning and do it for you again. Saturday sit down was about me, Malcolm, and Swag. We all sit down and we take a not so serious. And you know, Malcolm, I really because I finally went back and watched last week's episode. We take a not so serious look at very serious topics, and I know you have a hard time with that. So I'm going to publicly thank you for kind of coming along with a good time. I try to present very serious things in not a very serious way. Saturdays, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hold that thought. Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my man. The thick night. I'll be somewhere preparing my fat gay ass to be watching the Oscars, but I'll make some time to tune to my man. Him and the Blurred Council will be discussing everything nerdy. If you just can't get enough of Malcolm and that beautiful afro and that smile in heated Georgia, please tune in Fridays for new episodes on the M3 Bearcast, hosted by my man Malcolm Travers. Has plenty in the can. Go back. It is an education for your mind, body, and soul. Follow my man JJ, aka Stretch, at the Double J Chronicles on Instagram. You want to follow me on Instagram, the talented Mr. Drayton. Also, we are out there on Beyonce's internet and the webs at www.mailmediamindlive.com. Tune into that. We've got some great things coming up for the website. And don't forget to become a paid Patreon member. For most shows, we do an extra 30 minutes or so of Patreon topics and become a contributing member of M3 on behalf of the best Afro in the bit. Well, it's not today. It's not the best Afro in the bit. Today, it's not. We're not going to lie. We're not going to. Because he's hot. He's hot today. But I'm going to let you go so you can call the AC people.
Yeah.
And give your mother my best. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. And if you are watching me on the streaming service, please go to www.youtube.com/MailMediaMind2. Subscribe, like, tell a friend. I did say I was going to do a membership drive this month, but we're going to postpone it to April till the weather breaks. Happy Social Worker Month. Happy Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. Say hello to a friend. Do something good for the world. If nobody told you they love you, we do. See you.